Okay, just wanted to give you a quick video on how to perform well at an ergo competition. Various tips for the day. The first thing is to make sure you know what time your race is, and on the wall of the gym you'll find pieces of paper with the heats, and you'll also work out what time you're rowing and what number is the erg you're going to sit on. Next tip is to stay off your feet as much as possible. The first race is around about 7 o'clock in the morning. The last race goes off around about 6. So obviously walking around all day isn't really going to help your performance. Number 3, about 30 minutes before race, there are warm-up ergs in the gym, and you can use those to get yourself going. I would suggest getting yourself moving at least 30 minutes before race. You should do 15 minutes of paddle and 5 by 20 stroke bursts, working yourself up to race rate, and then maybe a couple of power 10s that are above race rate. It's very dry in the gym, so you want to make sure that you've got a water bottle with you at all time, and you're sipping and you're keeping yourself hydrated, because you'll be amazed at how quickly you'll dry out when you're actually doing your 2K. Every erg has a chair behind it, and you can pick somebody from the team. That could be a coach, that could be a teammate, could be a coxswain, who will help motivate you through your piece. So make sure you choose wisely, and make sure that's somebody that you respect and you work well with, that will help you get through your piece. Tip number 6 is row your own race. It's very easy to get caught up in the moment and get very excited and row the first 500 meters of your race a lot faster than you really should be according to your training. So it's important, as we get to the third slide, that you make sure that you row the race that you're capable of. For example, if you've been rowing 8-minute 2K time, you're not going to magically pull a 7-minute 30 during the course of the competition tomorrow. And so you want to make sure that you're hitting the split that you're trained for. Number 7, just a general thing, make sure you support your team. It goes a long way, as far as helping each other out. Remember, being triple impact makes yourself better, it makes those others around better, and you're playing the game or performing the sport with class. Slide number 2 is taken from the URL that you see at the top. The readouts are slightly different on the machines than they are in practice. All the machines are networked together, so in theory you could be racing up to 15 other people. As you see on this diagram, the people set the machine up for you, and it's sit ready, attention, and then row. And over here in this part, you can see that you're actually told how you're doing relative to other people. So for example, in this particular example here, you would be Ellen, and you would be in 5th place, and Linda, who's currently leading the wave, is 23 meters ahead of you. Wendy is 9 meters ahead of you, and Anna is 12 meters behind you in 6th place. So the screen's a little bit different than what you're used to in practice, but you'll figure it out pretty quickly. The last thing is what your race plan should be. This is an example given for an 8-minute 2K, so obviously yours is different, but for an 8-minute 2K, you're going to be rowing 2-minute splits. So to start with, the first 20 strokes, you're going to be sprinting. So just go off. You can go anaerobic for a while, and what's most important is that when you end those 20 strokes, that you settle into the split that you're able to row. So for example, if you are an 8-minute 2K time, your split is 2 minutes, then you want to settle to a split that's 1 second above your target split for the whole piece. And you're going to row that until you get to 900 meters to go. So you're going to sort of underpace a little bit. What's really important is that it's going to feel really good in the first 300 or 400 meters of the race. Don't be fooled. You are building up lactic acid, and make sure that you row the race that you're supposed to, rather than the split that you'd really wish you could hold. From 900 meters to 400 meters, you're going to row your target split. So you're going to drop the split to 2-minute splits, and you're going to row that until you've got 400 meters to go. When you reach 400 meters to go, pretty much 40 strokes left, you're just going to sprint and empty the tank as best you can. And if you follow that race plan, you will get the time that you're supposed to. So pacing is important, remembering not to go too hard and get too excited at the beginning of the race. I've seen many athletes tear off the first 1,000 meters and leave themselves nothing left in the tank, and really row unrealistic to where their training has been. That's the end of this. Hopefully it's been helpful. If you have any questions, just ask.